Hey folks, this is Mr. MegaManFan. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know all the things to do. This is the collector's edition of Severed for PlayStation Vita, which is supposed to have the game, the soundtrack, and a certificate of authenticity. Why don't we go ahead and check that out and make sure that is indeed the case. And then, if everything is in here, we'll do a quick playthrough of the game itself. Now, there's some shrink wrap on it, so I'll need to grab something to cut into that with. Let me get a box cutter here. Thankfully, I had one handy. And we will get this game open. I think it's worth about as much open as it is sealed, so I'm not too worried about that. Plus, I'm one of those crazy people that wants to actually play the games I own. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing me any good in a sealed, never opened box. Really, they're not doing the world in general any good that way. Games are meant to be played, and shrink wrap only seals over time, so it would have eventually just damaged this box if I didn't open it, so it's all to the good. Someday when I'm gone, somebody else will be able to play this game and not have to make the decision about whether or not to break the seal. And I'm sure there's some other person out there who will keep it sealed because that's what they want. But it's not what I want. Let's see. Got most of this. There we go. Not too bad on the creasing for a change. A slight little dent there, but I've certainly had them crease more than that trying to get them open. First thing I can see is that certificate of authenticity on the top. Let me see if I can get to it. It's kind of crammed in there, so it's not wanting to come out easy. Might have to pull out the soundtrack first. All right, here's the Severed soundtrack. 16 tracks in total. It's from East Asia Soft, as are most of these type of Vita collector's editions. They were a boutique publisher who kept things going when other people didn't with the Vita. This one is 2946 of 3000, so arguably late in that print run, but also probably completely randomized when they were shipped out to customers. So unless somebody kept number 001 for themselves, I don't know that that really matters so much. Here's the actual game. Take control of a one-armed heroine, wielding a living sword as she knits together pieces of her story from both the past and the future. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's get this game out of the shrink wrap and we can knit her story together as the box art suggests. If you hear a dog barking in the background, guess what? So do I. Neighbors have noisy dogs. Even when I find a quiet place to film, things still happen. That's the joys of living in the city. Now, you know what? If I was living in a rural place, you'd hear cows and chickens and things, so wouldn't make much difference. And it's nice to see this one comes with a manual, so take a quick look at that. The controls, the interface, the trophies, the credits, all pretty typical stuff. Let's get to the game itself. Hopefully this Vita is well charged up. We will know momentarily as soon as I pop it free from that shell. %, should be sufficient. Let me just turn off the light here so it doesn't reflect off the screen too badly. That's a little better. Now let me grab this game. I left the game in here. Windjammers, of course. Nothing happened. That always bugs me. Let me try reinserting it. There we go. Sometimes they're a little sensitive. I'm not sure why. Guess we'll also find out if there's a day one update. Sometimes I start these games and I immediately get told to go back to the live area and download an update. We'll see if that happens here. So far, nothing. It appears the whole game is here without needing a download. We've got some sort of dramatic cutscene going on. So far, just wind blowing. Oh, first-person perspective. I guess I wasn't expecting that. Use the new map to see where we are. Okay. This is different. I'll give it that. I thought the whole living sword thing meant it would be a side-scrolling platformer, but maybe not. Oh dear. That's pretty effed up. Your weapon. Use the touchscreen to attack. Wild. This is nothing like I expected, but it's cool. Didn't realize I'd be using the touchscreen this much. Well, I think I'll figure it out more later. This is Mr. MegaManFan, and as always, thank you for watching.